G'day YouTubers, Electric Adventures here. Bit of couple of packages arrived at the mail today from a few more eBay exploits. Plus I was out shopping with my children yesterday, and our electronics boutique, which is our local chain, was having a buy one get one free on second-hand games. So I picked up a few titles. So I'll go through those first. So the first one of those is Gauntlet 7 Sorrows. So can't see that in the reverse, for PlayStation 2. I've never seen this game before. Obviously fan of the early Gauntlet series and interested to see whether it has any relation. Probably just based on the characters, but it looks pretty specky on the graphics on the back. You can see it's got the booklet and the game, pre-owned stickers, but otherwise it's in pretty good nick. Now, buy one get one free. So buy one get one free, and the free one with that one was Space Invaders Anniversary. Now, I'm quite fond of an occasional game of Space Invaders. So it's got a few different versions. The manual and disc. I've already plugged that one in and had a bit of a go. A little disappointing. I need to play around with the settings because you can only view the game as if you're looking at like a tabletop, or the stand-up, and the angle's a bit annoying, but maybe that's just me not figuring out the settings, so I'll have to have a play with that. Now the second one, now I mean the actual games were pretty cheap. I picked out the really cheap ones and the ones that were in reasonably good condition. I got Call of Duty Finest Hour for the PS2. There's a bit of sticker deal on this one that'll need to be cleaned off, but it's got the book and disc. It's next rental. There's a sticker on the actual disc label there. And then I went with that one, this one pair. Now I actually picked up a black label one of these, but when I went to get the disc was scratched beyond all recognition. And I said, oh, I've got another one of those. Went out the back, grabbed this and put it in, and I didn't really notice that it had become a platinum one instead of an original black label. But anyway, I haven't played the game. So this is Medal of Honor Rising Sun, so I'll still enjoy playing the game, but may have to swap it at some stage for a black label one when I get a chance. So menu and disc, I mean it's all in very good nick. I mean this one doesn't look like used at all compared to the other one. Right, sorry if there was a cut there, interrupted by a child. Now, next delivery, actually ordered on eBay ages ago, shortly after I managed to pick up a ColecoVision finally, because that only came with one cartridge, so there's really not a lot of Coleco titles appearing, so a small box of titles, and there's actually some unusual ones that I haven't had before, plus some ones I have. So first one, which is classic Carnival. Cartridge is in pretty good nick. Then we have Ladybug. Now, one I didn't know was on the Coleco, 007 James Bond. Well, writing's up that way. Now this might be similar to the James Bond title that I found the other day on the Sega Master System, so we'll have to see how it goes. Sorry, another cut there. Okay, next title. Space Fury. Now I don't think I've ever played this one, though I saw a video on this one recently, so I'm looking forward to giving that one a go. A few bubbles on the label. The interior of the cartridges look fine. Now this is interesting. Another one I didn't know was actually on the Coleco. So this is Spectra Video Cross Force. So it's by Spectra Video for the ColecoVision. Now I know Cross Force from the original Spectra Video machines, because that was the only cartridge that I ever physically saw for the original Spectra Video machines. So we'll have to see what that one's like. And then we have Venture. Another one of the launch titles. We have Cabbage Patch Kids, which is very similar to the Smurfs game. And then we have Space Panic. There's actually some quite good titles in that lot, and they didn't cost very much money. So I'm actually quite looking forward to having to play with some of those. Now the other one, I mean, this will probably do with me for bulk lots for a while, but I put a bid in and I was lucky enough to get it. Amazed at the price that I got all this lot at. But this is a lot of all Atari cartridges, and some of them are in boxes. So these are the Activision boxes that were used for titles in Australia, probably fairly late in the day before the crash, so they're actually quite a robust package, which is actually quite good, keeps things in good condition. Now, Megalomania by Activision, I don't have that one, so that's very good. I'm not sure whether they actually came with inlay instructions. Now, one I've never seen before, Pete Rose Baseball. One that makes the price of the whole box really good is a boxed 7800 Super Huey. 7800 games are really rare, as most people know, especially box ones, and cartridges in really good condition. No instructions with that one. Now I actually have this one boxed with instructions, so that one's up for trade. Tennis box. And the cartridges are really nice inside these. They must keep the moisture away from them. Oh, and plus I suppose Activision ones. Everybody always says the glue Activision used is better than the Atari glue. So Enduro. Some say one of the most boring Atari games ever made. But yeah, probably better than Knight Rider. So there we go, they've still got, you know, original Activision warranty cards in them. Now the rest of the cartridges are loose, so, and there's quite a few of them, so I'll go through as quick as I can. So we have a Frogger, a Golf, Radar Lock. I haven't actually heard of that one, and I definitely don't have that one. We have an Activision Super Hits with River Raid, Grand Prix, Fishing Derby, Skyjinx and Checkers. I've got to read that in reverse. A loose Enduro. An original Video Checkers. Loose Indy 500. Activision Super Action Pack, Pitfall, Grand Prix, Laser Blast, Barnstorming. Kangaroo. Middle Area, not an original title. Galaxian. And lo and behold, another Spectre video game, China Syndrome. Decathlon. Midnight Magic. Pinball. Now, I mean, I do have a couple of these titles, but there's actually quite a few in this box that I don't have. And I was only determining this from the picture, so I've actually done quite well. So Spider-Man. Definitely don't have that one. Football. Not 100% sure, I don't think I've got that one. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Definitely a very good game, and one I didn't have. Missile Command. I have that one. Space Invaders. Bit of label damage. Had that one. Asteroids. Time Warp. One of those generic label ones. I've got a few of that picture on it. Dodge 'em. Another Frogger. A more modern label Joust. An original Berserk. A Kangaroo. I'm not even sure that's the same label as the other one. An original Pac-Man. A true original Space Invaders. Video Chess. Pele Soccer. River Ray 2. I'm not sure. I probably have played it. Memory deserts me at the moment. Dig Dug. Othello. Now, as you notice, there's majority of them, the stickers are in pretty good condition. A Berserk. I think that's in better condition than the other one. Activision's Sports Pack, so Enduro, Ice Hockey, Fishing Derby and Dragster. Bump and Jump. Another Dodge 'em, but it's an original. I think it's 3 Kangaroos, isn't it? Another Kangaroo. Same label as the last one. A Grand Prix, but the only one of the Activisions with bad label. Another Space Invaders in the more classic label. And last but not least, Video Olympics. So I did get some non-retro games as well in the same eBay games sale, but I don't generally do videos on those. But I do actually have quite a few, mainly PS3 titles and some Xbox 360 titles. Alright, thank you very much. If anybody wants any specific videos on any of those titles they haven't seen, let us know, and I'll gladly do some playthroughs, because if you haven't seen it, I probably haven't seen it. Alright, thank you very much.